Hello, gorgeous. I know I've been saying for a long time that I was going to talk to you about the Pura products that were sent to me. And I think I've given them enough time now that I can maybe make some kind of assessment. I think it's been about 4 months since I got an email from the Pura people asking if I would like to try their products. They wrote to me at my regular email address, not at the email address that is associated with my YouTube. So I'm not sure where they got my address. I can only suspect that it's a vlog that I subscribe to, which is, I think, called Prime Beauty Vlog, which is a vlog that talks about cosmetics and skincare and so on for older women. That's all I can figure. As far as I know, they don't know that I have a YouTube channel. They didn't mention it. They just said, would you like to try our product? So I'd seen other videos, and so I said yes. Excuse me. Sinuses. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the shampoo. It's Pura Argan Oil Premium Organic Anti-Hair Loss Shampoo. Effective solution for thinning hair, 100% natural preservative system. There's that. The conditioner is Pura Argan Oil Premium Organic Conditioner in Lavender Vanilla. There that is. And then also they sent along a bottle of Pura Argan Oil. And there that is. Many people have commented on the scent. I hear some people say Italian herbs and spices. I hear some people say Listerine. I personally just say out and out marinara sauce. That's what it smells like. And this smells like what it says like, lavender and vanilla. Various people have trouble with it foaming. Apparently it has to do with your water. I think my water is pretty soft, but I can't get it to foam for the life of me. Cheryl of Cheryl's Corner suggested that what she does is mix it with some water and she gets enough foam going. That didn't work for me. So what I do, and this may not be what you're supposed to do, but I mix 3 pumps of this with a pump or 2 of whatever else I have in the shower. And so I hope I'm getting the benefits of that and the foam from the other product. This, on the other hand, doesn't seem to provide quite enough moisture, so I do likewise. 3 pumps of this and 1 or 2 pumps of something else. And in so doing, I'm able to get these to perform the way I want them to. With regard to the argan oil, I use this for a variety of things. I put it on my cuticles, on my elbows, on my knees, on my ankles. And then also I'll put like little drops on my fingers like that, and then rub it in my scalp about once a week for an oil treatment. And occasionally I'll mix it with my moisturizer and put it on my face. So I really am using it for everything as they suggest, because they do say body, hair, and face. So, but what you really want to know is anti-hair loss. I don't really know what to say. Well, yes, I do, but it's a long story. I didn't really realize how badly my hair was falling out, I think, until I started using this Pura. Because when I started using this, the shower started draining. And I guess it had crept up on me over time, that by the end of the shower, I was generally standing in water up to my ankles. So, you know, by the second time I used this, the water was completely draining. That said, my hair is still falling out in horrible, horrible giant chunks. I mean, let me show you this right here. Can you see right here where this is doing this? This is freshly washed hair. This isn't dirty hair. This is a cowlick that didn't really show when I had more hair. Now I don't have enough hair, so the cowlick is showing. And I've got these kind of all over the place. I don't know if this is got to do with being several years on blood pressure medication. That's one of the things that I read as is a cause of hair loss. It may also be hereditary because since I have known my birth mother, which has been now 16 years, I have been able to observe that she has thinning hair, and her solution is a perm. And I just don't look good with permed hair, so my inclination is that here in a couple weeks I may cut it really, really short to give it a fighting chance to start over again with the Pura and hopefully come back in thicker. Just because, for a couple reasons. The thinner it gets, I think it's not as attractive long. And if it's short, it's not as obvious that it's thin. I hate to have it thin in a way right now because of the double chin. I think I'd look better if I had 20 or 30 more pounds off before whacking it, but I don't think it can wait. It looks really horrible. So it's going to look horrible one way or the other. It's either going to be long and thin and horrible, or it's going to be a short haircut for a too chubby woman. But I don't know. For the sake of the hair, I think I may go ahead and whack it. And also, it sure doesn't hurt with my workouts. I have much happier workouts with short hair, which will facilitate the 20 or 30 pounds going away faster. So anyway, would I say this works? I would say yes, because I didn't really realize how badly my hair was thinning till I started using it. Has it stopped it? I would say yes, because, and let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see, but here was the other thing I realized when I started seeing these little wispies growing in here. And that's about the length of when I started using the Pura. So I think if I whack it and give it a fighting chance, this may be a very good thing. At any rate, since I cut it with something else, you know, I'm only like a third to half of the way through these 2 bottles. And I will certainly be purchasing them again at least 2 more times, at least, to see if they really work. So anyway, at this point, I would say tentatively yes. And that what's happening with my hair is not the fault of this and may or may not be helped by this. But I think probably. Okay, I will put links to them below in case you're interested. Like I said, I don't think they even know I have a YouTube channel, so this is going to mean nothing. I don't have any codes or anything like that. I got a free product. I don't anticipate ever getting a free product again from them. I think it was just like, here, have this free because we want you to buy it again and again. And I might. So I hope that makes sense. Please, if you have any questions, list them below because I'm not sure if I was clear about this. And one of the reasons is I'm not feeling tip-top. It's that time of year. I am definitely having the sinuses acting up as a result of my yearly allergies. I have to tell you this, though. It's been 7.5 years since I quit smoking, which means it's been 6.5 years since I had my last case of pneumonia. When I smoked every year, or sometimes it was getting to where it was like twice a year, that I would have either bronchial pneumonia or bronchitis. And so it's been that many years since I've had it. But every year, about this time of year, I seem to get some sort of sinus upset. Generally a sinus infection. This year, I am observing that it's come on me later in the year. It's taking its course through my body slower than it normally does, and it doesn't seem to be as severe as it's been in the past. So I'm going to attribute that to a couple of things. One is quitting smoking. Two is that I'm a vegan 95% of the time. The other little bit of the time does include some dairy. But that's a lot less dairy than I used to have in my diet. So I attribute it in part to that. And finally, I attribute it in part to Elle Is For Living. I will list her below. Her recommendation of this monolaurin, which I've been taking daily for about 1.5 years now. Yeah, I was taking this last year when I had my sinus upset, and it hit faster and was far more severe than it's being this year. So I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm attributing this to. I have a feeling this is not even going to become a full-blown infection this year. I just have that feeling. It's just kind of moved from a sneeze to the nose, to the post-nasal drip, to coming down the throat, to the throat being raw, and it doesn't feel like it's even going to go into the lungs. So I hope that remains the case. We'll see. Anyway, depending on how this does, if I get the usual laryngitis, I may not put up a video on Saturday, which if you're just watching me for the first time means nothing to you, but if you're one of my regular subscribers, you know I'm usually up on Wednesday or Thursday, and then again on Saturday. And I may not do Saturday this week, depending on the course of this sinus issue. At any rate, finally, I have told you my take on the Pura. If you're having thinning hair, I would say it's certainly worth a try. It's certainly worth a try. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you again soon. I'm still loving my room. I'm still loving my room. Okay, bye y'all. Love you.